So
The state of Wisconsin, we went through driver's license training. They basically the fakes all scanned correctly now, so they're more of wanting
Oh,
us to
the UV
uh
lighter.
use the UV lights and test them that way.
yeah, the fakes are very good. They do scan
Very
just
good
fine.
now.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I think that covers everything. Unless I guess I'd like to give each of you an opportunity to go through any final comments. And then I'll ask the attendees if you have any final questions. Who wants to start?
There's a question about integration. Automatically update the website, or does something else do that? So I can answer from a GoTab side. You can. GoTab can integrate both pour-wall data and food data into the website. I don't actually know if you are all using that, but I know probably iPourIt can also do some, at least the beer side of it.
On the beverage, for sure.
Yep. Yeah, we do everything through Untapped for the tap wall, and then the food menu directly through GoTab on the website.
Yeah. So yeah, sounds like, well, in the kegs are getting, realize that GoTab is trusting, in this case, iPourIt as the authority on beer, because they know before we know it, and then they tell us what the price is and what's on tap, and then we just, so they're the system of record on beer, so they push that to the website, it sounds like. And this is all on the fly, I'm learning this now. And then GoTab has a number of different website integrations where you can essentially have your menu from GoTab publish into either Webflow or WordPress, if you so choose. Or if you want to make it harder on yourself, you can manually go do it. With the GoTab integration, it just updates real time. So if you take something off the menu, it's off your website. I don't see any other questions. I think we've touched them all.
Yeah. So any final comments? Brad, we can start with you.
Final comments on my end. I mean, I truthfully love and truly believe in both of the iPourIt and GoTab systems. For us to kind of get my wife and I to get in the hospitality industry, this is kind of what we had dreamt up a while ago. So being able to see, and when you guys partnered after our request last year, it's really cool to see how it's all kind of coming together and the pieces of the puzzle are matching. So thank you guys for allowing this opportunity too.
Thank
Thanks for
you. Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very
Gary,
much.
any final comments?
My final comments is just that the customer service on both GoTab and iPort are phenomenal. If they didn't have those, it'd be a whole different story. But the way you can just get a hold of them, I got GoTab support text saved in my phone. You can text them, email, call. GoTab might not answer right, or in the iPort, when you call them, they might not answer right away, but they're on it. And 5 minutes later, I might get an email before I even get a call back saying that it's done. They're just how responsive everything is. And I've also seen a lot of updates on the iPort system here in the recent that are some really nice updates too,
Thank you.
helping us reboot screens and whatnot. So always growing, always doing a good job. And I appreciate that, guys.
One of the many things that I loved in the presentation was your comment about self-service doesn't mean no service, and a lot of times we talk to prospective operators about service and the view that self-service does in fact mean no service, and it's really all about hospitality. We're all in the hospitality business, and Tim and I provide technology, but we're in the hospitality business too. It's about providing easy and memorable experiences for your guests, and I'll say easy and unmemorable experiences for the staff and operators. And I think with the GoTab partnership, we do, to toot our horns, pat our backs, I think we do a really nice job of supporting our operators and providing that seamless experience, enabling everybody to focus on the relationship with the guests instead of the transaction.
Yeah, well said. We're continuing, for what it's worth, Gary. We're continuing to make more investments in our support. So we do think it's important that we answer the call, but we actually are making efforts so that not only do we answer the call, but we already know what's going on, if something's going on, and you're not repeating yourself. That's actually really important to us, is you don't call up and have to say, oh, you've heard of us before. Oh, you don't know this, whatever it might be. we're really putting big efforts because we're growing. And I mean, sometimes you might get a different person depending on time. But we want that person to know as much as they can about the context, so you don't have to have that dumb conversation you do when you call an airline.
Echo that.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you all for participating today. I think it's been amazing and really appreciate it. We will be making a recording available, and I wish you all a great afternoon. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thanks, Garrett.
Bye.
Thanks, Tim.